Okay, good morning. Welcome to
FamilyMath187a.
FamilyMath187a. Yesterday we took a trip to the Museum of Math and participated in the Mega Manger build out of business cards.
Yeah.
And that's pretty fun.
Yeah.
I think it's our third time to the Museum of Math. Does that sound
Yeah.
right? What's your favorite part of the Math Museum?
I like the gift shop.
Okay. Besides the gift shop,
Alright.
what's your favorite exhibit at the Museum of Math?
There's something called the Harmony of the Spheres where you touch a sphere and it plays a sound.
Oh, cool. Okay. What's your favorite?
I like the math square. It's a square and then it has puzzles and they change constantly.
Oh, well, I think it's really fun. I think a lot of the stuff there is fun. But we're going to talk about Manger Sponge today, which is what we were down there helping to build yesterday. In fact, they're not quite finished with it. So they're going to finish up today. So you start with just a single square. We made some this morning out of snap cubes. And then you build this shape, right? Hold it up.
Squares.
Yeah, hold it up. And this is a level 0. It's just a regular old cube, right?
Yeah.
This is a level 1.
And then a level 2 would be you could make one if you made these shrink down to those, you'd have to make this out of those.
Right. So you keep
it
building up.
Yeah, you keep building up.
Okay, so that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about the volume and the surface area. Okay. Do you know what the volume is?
It's like an area for 3D.
It's like area
Yeah,
2 dimensions. Okay.
Something on the inside.
Okay. And what about basically the volume is going to be the number of cubes it takes to build something like that. What does surface area mean?
Well, the surface area is what's on the outside.
Okay.
It's like the area. It's the area of a shape multiplied by how many different sides it has.
Okay. So level 0 is just a regular old cube. So we're going to say the volume of this cube is just 1.
So it's a 1 by 1 by 1.
1 by 1 by 1 by 1 cube. So each one of those squares on it is 1 by 1. So what's the area of a 1 by 1 square?
It's 1.
How many squares are there?
6.
So what's the surface area?
6.
6. There we go. Okay, now, level 1, this gets to be a pretty interesting question. I'll hold it so you guys can think.
The volume, we said the volume for level 1, we said the volume for level 0 is the volume of 1, and then we have to build this out of those.
Yeah.
So, and I think there's 8 cubes on the bottom, another 8 on the top, that's 16, and then 4 here. So that's 20 cubes.
Alright, ooh, 20.
Well, I would think about it. I would pretend it's a solid cube. So the
Alright.
volume would be 27 because it's 3 by 3 by 3.
Okay.
Then I'd subtract what I don't have. So I've got 6 cubes missing, one from each side.
Yeah?
And then the center cube is missing.
Okay, very good. So what do you count?
So 27 minus 7, which is 20.
Very good. I'll show you in the next movie a different way to do this. Now the surface area of this is a little tiny bit more difficult.
Well, we can't multiply this by 20 since the surface area of that was 6, but we're excluding some of the sides.
Right.
We could try my approach again.
Okay, what's your approach?
Well, the surface area for a 3 by 3 by 3 cube would be 9 times 6, or 54.
Okay, so 54 if it was just a regular cube.
Minus this one, it's 54 minus 7. It's 54 minus 6 because the center doesn't count.
Okay, so 54 minus 6 because you took away these parts on the outside, but do we have all of the little bits of area now?
We have
So that minus that minus that, those.
Any area missing? Anything you can put your finger on and touch that's the surface of this?
Well, in this might count.
Ooh, yeah, that bit on the inside.
So there's 4.
There's 4 bits. There's 4 in these bits. There's 4 in every one of these bits, and there's 4 of them.
There's 6 of them. 4 times 6, 24.
Do you see why there's 6? There's a hole on every face.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
Okay, so plus 24.
And now, and then,
Does that look right?
now, what about these bits?
We counted those.
Oh yeah, because of the.
Yeah, it's funny how we counted them. So we got, let's see, 54 minus 6 is what?
It'll be 48,
48 plus 24.
Is
72.
So that's
24 times 3.
pretty tricky to figure out, right?
yeah.
Okay, so we'll talk about the volume first, and then we'll talk about the surface area second for the general shapes, okay?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.